Gotta be kidding me. Wait, come on, man. Come on, come on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it, guys. Wait for it. Wait for wait. Hold on, hold on. It's party time. Y'all know how I do. I don't just win, man. It's back to the old me. Wait, my son Jeremiah. I know he in here. My son Jeremiah, man. He know how to get me going. This is what you call fire. Wait a minute. The fire trucks are coming. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I need a new wheel in the lineup. I made the last minute change and I'm lit right now. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Come on, we about to party, man. We're about to party. Hold on. I'm sending back the fire trucks. I don't want to hear fire trucks right now. We're about to party. This is what I've been listening to all day. I'm gonna let y'all listen to what I've been listening to all day. Come on, man. Come on, where the haters at now, man? Come on, I told y'all it's a new year, man. It's a new year. I'm winning every day this year. Every single day I'm winning. What? What? Everything be off the top. Come on, man. I'm lucky for copyrights. I can't. Hold on, hold on. Hey. Come on, man. What y'all got? Come on, man. Come on, man. I can't even roll in peace. Hey. 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 Chill, chill. You don't even believe in Jesus. Why you got a Jesus feed? Hey. If you want to leave, then leave. If y'all want to leave, then leave, man. Yo, get out of here. If y'all want to leave, leave, man. Come on, man. I'm turned up right now. I'm lit. Lit. Turned up right now. I'm lit. Lit right now. What y'all talking about now, huh? How much was my buying? Look, $75, $90, $102, man. Just come on, man. Who's in the room with me right now, man? Who's celebrating with your kid right now, man? Let's get money. I'm gonna lean. My Jesus piece. Lit. Come on, man. I'm 52 tired. My son already know. I keep it 25, I'm 24 times. You gotta keep it 52 times. Hey, I'm believing Jesus. When you got a Jesus piece. Come on, I'm about to spit something off the top for y'all, because now I feel like a rapper. Now I feel like a rapper out here. Hold on. Listen. Hold on, how it go? At the end of the slate, I'm like, ooh, yeah. I took a couple L's, but who cares? This is a new year. Ask around YouTube. They'll tell you I got the realest crew here. Styling on them. And I don't even do here. Oh, chill. Hold up. Fire trucks got to come back. Come on, man. Let's get it. That's how I do, man. Come on, man. It's a new year. I got a whole new attitude for them. You hear what I said? I said at the end of the slate, I'm like, ooh, yeah. Took a couple L's, but who cares? Listen, it's a new year. All right? Ask around YouTube. They say I got the realest crew here. Styling on them, and I don't even do it. Chill. What up, man? What up, crew? What up, man? Welcome, man. Hit the like button, man. I'll give y'all all fire, man. Hold on. Jesus, peace. Come on, man. I know how I get. I'm done with all that humble shit because I'm turned up every night right now. I'm turned up every night. I'm going to win all the time now because I got to go back to the basics. I was not paying $9K for Booker, even though Booker did I. But I think my lineup right here probably, I don't know because Blake Griffin scored down the stretch. I don't know. Both lineups was fire, though. Triple up, everything. Everything fuego, man. Shit fuego, man. Come on, man. Look at that, man. We're going to have to break down tomorrow's slate and do it again. We're going to have to break down tomorrow's slate and do it again. Let's see who's in the room with your boy. Mustafa, what's good? Welcome. Graffiti, what up? Cordell, what up? What up? Fireman, the original posted $269. How much this one posted? $250. Oh, shoot. I should have stuck to the original. I would have hit my 10-time booster. I would have had $100 more right now. But it's all right, though. The original posted $269. It's all right, Spencer. I see you. I know you played it. We lit. It's all right, though. I'm grateful, man. What up? Turn up. I'm 52 times. You already know that, man. Zachary Smith, welcome. Spencer says, I'm celebrating. We all celebrating. Would have never taken Marquise Chris until you explained it. Oh, yeah, Marquise Chris was a lot. It was a lot tonight, man. Any power forward that starts against this team, I'm playing them. Told y'all Beasley and Booker was a lot. Yo, they did good, man. Fitz says you are a GOAT for real. You already know, man. He said, here, hit a freestyle. You got it. Man, some players did not perform. They didn't, but we had the right ones, man. We had the right one. Yes, sir. Easy money, same case. What up, man? We lit. We winning money. We lit. Guru says, yo, what up, Guru? Welcome, man. I'm about to break down tomorrow's slate. We're going to do it all over again. We're going to keep winning money because winning money is what I do. All right? Yeah, thanks, y'all. Chris was hot tonight. That was a given, man. That's a given. Somebody put me on Crowder for 4K and I didn't take him. You should have. Crowder was fuego. Turner went all the way off. Spencer says, I'm grateful for you. Yeah, Spencer, man. I'm grateful for y'all, man. I'm about to do another giveaway just now. Once I get this little streak going again, because we've been winning. I mean, other than that little New Year's Day trash that I did where I went crazy, we've been doing all right since I've been back in my mojo. Right? Betting on Boston, and I'm a Cleveland homer. I don't know about that Boston, though, but let's get to it, man. I don't want to waste too much time because it's a big slate. It's a big slate. Let me see what they're saying on Twitter. You know what I mean? Your homie got a little saucy for New Year's and stuff. I had people acting other lineup makers. What they call them? Providers or whatever they call them. They're like, yo, look what your competition is doing. He crazy. He took out the. Shut up, man. Shut up. Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. Let me do my thing. Jesus, you don't even believe in Jesus. Why you got a Jesus thing? I don't even leave. Why you gotta lie to me? All right, let's get to tomorrow's though. We got a big slate to break down tomorrow, man. Big slate. And I'm not doing a live tomorrow because I work. So I know that's bad news off the bat. When you hear I say I work, you know it's gonna be a long slate. All right, let's get it. Let's get this yummy. Hold on. I just want to say it one more time for the haters, man. You gotta give them something to hate on, man. How you gonna be a hater with nothing to hate on? You gotta have something to hate on. So here you go. Or you salty, hit the thumbs down button right now because you mad. Go ahead. Dislike the video, you haters. Come on, man. Get out of here, man. I had so much motivation to do well today, and I'm happy I did well, man. All right, let's get into it. Orlando versus Houston. On the Orlando side. Now, we got to take our time now, guys. We can't be messing up, man. It's crunch time now. It's a new year. Y'all heard what I said? I said it's a new year. We gotta get focused. Elf Payton has been doing all right, but for 7K, I'm gonna have to leave him alone. Yo, did y'all see Alfred Payton went up for a layup and his flipping hair covered his face? He shot like an air ball. Because if I was the coach, I would mandate that he clip that. He has to cut that. There's no way he's walking around the NBA. They don't have like. I don't know, man. But that is the most atrocious thing I've ever seen in my life. What is that? Somebody on Twitter said he did it so he don't ever gotta buy a hat again. He just pulled out his what the hell is that, Alfred? That is the ugliest. Hold on, let's blow this up real quick. Hold on, guys. I gotta give Alfred about 2 minutes of my time right now. And look at what is that? What is that? Images. What the hell is that? Yo, who told this dude that he was cool rocking this hairdo, dogs? Like, whoa, buddy. It's cool to be different, but that is too different. I've never seen, what? Yo, my dude, his dreads go forward, y'all. Wow. What the hell? I gotta turn this TV down. I got a new mic now, so if I'm too loud, y'all gotta let me know because I don't know how sensitive it is. It's supposed to be some, you know what I mean? I got it as a Christmas gift because they heard I do live YouTube, so they went out and got me a little microphone. So they love me around here, man. But what the heck is that, dog? How can I take you serious and pick you to bring home the chicken tomorrow when you nah. Alfred, you gotta cut that. You gotta cut that. You gotta cut that. You gotta cut that. It's messing with your game. When you're missing shots because of it in crunch time, then you know you gotta cut that, bro. Anyway, Fournier for 6K. He just burnt me the other day, and from you do that, can't get my consideration at that point. Simmons is always a good play. I didn't want to play another day because he was up in the spot with me drunk. I'm like, how you drunk? Not, I don't want to say that. I wasn't supposed to come on live and say that, but I'm like, nah. Simmons was a no-go yesterday, but we know that he's capable of doing better under normal circumstances. So I'm not picking him though, because Fournier and him is back. Even though he's still getting starts, I don't want him. Aaron Gordon's been stringing together some good games, but he needs mid-40s for that price. I don't trust him. I don't trust him at that point right here. Power forward on Orlando, Biyombo for 5,500. He's getting up there now, and it is the Magics. But this man has been doing nothing but great things since I've been playing him. He's been super efficient at it, okay? Brooklyn was an easier matchup for him. So 29 minutes, 41. He's good for a point per minute, I think, you know. And he's going to get 30 minutes. And it's a fast-paced game, so there's going to be a lot of rebounds for him. And, you know, I'm going to go ahead and just, for right now, throw him in the lineup. I like Biyombo. Spates. I like Spates, too. Him and Biyombo has been pretty good since what's-his-name went down. He had a 10-point game here. And we know that this guy here, I don't know. He's rebounding better. He's doing a little assist, but he's not really too reliable. And he's getting up closer to 4K. I like him in on a big slate like this. Is when I like to do those pairs and triple ups, like play two players on the same team that's in good spots. I don't like to be too much around a big slate, man. I don't want to pick one player from each game type deal because it's hard to do well unless you hit those on spot. But when you start pairing up and tripling up players on the same team, you give yourself a window of players because somebody's going to go off. So if two people do okay and one went all the way off, then you're good because you covered that whole entire surface. You know what I mean? So on the bigger slates, that's how I like to approach some of my picks. But Spates is not a bad consideration. I just don't trust him. I don't think that he's trustworthy. Looking at Houston, Chris Paul for 9.6. Again, I didn't trust Booker today at 9K. He matched it, okay? The last game with James Harden, shooting 8 for 20, he still gave me 50. If you're going to tell me this guy's going to play up to near 40 minutes against Peyton, I'm going to love it. And with no James Harden, what if he has a better shooting night right here? He's like a 60-point upside. I think this guy can give me 50 tomorrow, man. I don't see why not. I was looking at the slate early, and I was a little bit afraid to do it. But if he shot 8 for 20, how he got 30 points? He got 9 at the line. He had 3 threes. See, if he gets anywhere around, look. You got to consider some Chris Paul, man. You got to consider some Chris Paul. I'm going to consider him for now unless I decide to go a little more balanced. But it's hard, man. I know he's on the road, but there's no James Harden, so it's his show. He is the only eligible point guard in that team, okay? We're getting him for a discount, and it's against Elfrid Payton's defense. I don't see how Chris Paul failed in this situation. I actually trust Chris Paul more than James Harden. James Harden has a better shot or whatever, but Chris Paul in this situation can get you 15 assists, 15 points, 7 rebounds, something like that. They really have a good game tomorrow, so as much as I don't like to pay up, especially on a big slate, I don't think I'll get Chris Paul tomorrow, to be honest, because of how big the slate is. But for right now, I'll hold on to him and try to really make it work. Now, I need 40 from Gordon again. I don't see why Gordon shouldn't be able, but against the Lakers, he lodged 43 minutes. He only gave me 17. He was 2 for 11 from downtown, which is a perfect example of how shot dependent he is. And if you know me and you know my shows, I do not like to pay over 5K-ish for my shooting guards, especially on a big slate, because that's all they do. They shoot. And if I'm relying on a guy to make his jump shot and that's his only thing that he can do to make me win, then I'm in trouble. I'm in real big trouble. So Chris Paul I'm not Chris Paul, Eric Gordon if he was like 58 or low 6 I would probably start by mid-30s, but for me to start to expect into the 40s from in a huge slate like this, I don't love it. But it's a good consideration, all right? Definitely. Then we look at some Trevor Ariza. Now, this is a guy who with increased usage tends to do well more times than not. We also need mid-30s from him. Another hit and miss kid, man. He's getting 40 minutes every game, but granted, Harden's on the floor. But I can't say I'm locking him in. I'm gonna take Chris Paul and keep it moving. But I love Ariza. I love Gordon. I love those guys. And because we're on the road, I also like even Gerald, or they even up Gerald Green's price. Interesting. Gerald Green is something to look at too, but now he jumped 1,100 because of the injury to Harden. That's why I'm kind of scratching my head. But off the bench, even Gerald Green, I mean, I like it. I like Gerald Green, man. Harden takes up so much usage that now that he's out, it's hard to say where those usage are going to go. But Gerald Green doesn't handle the ball. Chris Paul does. I love Chris Paul. So Gerald Green, Ariza, Gordon, love all those plays, man. I would look at all those guys, okay? And then even some Capella. Against the Lakers, he disappointed me. I'm not going to mess with Capella. If it was Fournier, I would be 100% on Capella. But to mess with flipping Ibaka or Biyombo, they like to say, African blockers. They're tough guys. They're real tough guys. Those guys can be tough guys, and I don't really want to go there, okay? I don't want to go there with it. Rhino is another guy I like with more usage. If we forgive him for this Lakers game, we see that he could hit 6 times value for that. You got some 30-point upside. So it's a lot of value here. It's just that because the Harden news came out before the pricing came out, the prices were already adjusted. And I think if we move on, we can find some better value throughout these games. So I'm just going to move on from this game. You know who I like, who I don't like. You don't have to pick who I pick. I'm just telling you who's in good spots and who's not, right? Washington playing a New York team coming off of a back-to-back. John Wall has been playing so much better. He has been playing so much better. But another guy that could be inconsistent, if Gabe Santana is right and these guys come to New York and want to show off at it's not even in New York, it's in Washington. Oh, never mind. So the thing is, you'll get either 50 or 30s. For 8K, you don't want 30s, you don't want 20s. Atlanta was a good golden matchup, all right? And he only came out with 28 at Atlanta, and they lost. So that concerns me. It shows me that this team is very inconsistent. He went up to Alfred Payton, he only came out with 36, all right? Played the Clippers, who are weak. He only came out with 36. So for that reason, I don't think 8,700 is worth it. I would not play John Wall tomorrow, personally. Bradley Beal. Damn, he just went off for a 70 bomb. He almost triple-double. Wow. That's pretty impressive for 7K. We look at his last. Since John Wall's been back, he's been stepping it up, man. I'm seeing 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, and then a 70. Yeah, Bradley Beal is hot. He's going to be at home, which I think he does better, right? He's averaging 40 at home. That's what we pretty much need from his mid-40s. He's just not my type of guy, but the numbers look great. He's playing a team that's tired, coming off of back-to-back. Courtney Lee D's up, though, so be careful. Courtney Lee stick up a little bit of D. Courtney Lee, as much as he can shoot a little bit or whatever, he's called upon for defense more so than offense. They don't really look for him to score, but he gets a lot of open threes. Most of his points come off three-pointers or open mid-range shots or whatever, but he's not a guy that's going to initiate an offense for you. He's known for his defense, really, and yeah, I'm not a Beal guy, but looking at his numbers, if you look at his last 10, he's averaging 30, mid-30s. I don't love it. I'm not a Beal guy. Oubre is the type of player that I like on that team. Last year, I was not feeling Oubre. This year, I'm so feeling Oubre. Oubre's been pretty consistent. Mid-20s almost every game. So you got to give Oubre a look. Again, I don't feel like I need to go there tomorrow. Otto Porter gets hot from time to time. Markieff Morris has been kind of showing some flashes of his old self every now and then, but you're going up against Porzingis, you're going to have a hard time getting shots off. So I'm going to have to chill with Markieff, Mike Scott. I don't know what happened, but he had a big game too. That Chicago game was really high scoring. A lot of Wizards did well, but I'm not impressed. I don't want anybody else from this game, honestly. New York, Everybody was telling me to play Frank Nitti today. I told y'all not to. I told y'all don't chase that bull crap that he did against Spurs the first game. Guys, when I tell you these things, it's because when it comes to the Knicks and the Nets, I need y'all to trust me because I watch the games every day. When you live in a market and you watch a game every day, you know that team, you know their tendencies. I knew 150% that Frank, not to mention, I ain't even going to say that. I just knew that Frank Nitti is not somebody that you should consider against the San Antonio Spurs. It showed. And against Washington on the back-to-back, I don't know, man. I don't like playing. I don't like the guy personally. I seen him out New Year's again, and I wasn't feeling him, bro. I wasn't feeling him. I don't like his whole style. His presentation was a little bit McCollum-ish to me, and I just wasn't feeling him. I'm not feeling him as a basketball player. I don't think I'll be rostering him that much. If they start starting him and his price is good and he's in a good matchup, I'll think about it, but I wouldn't really mess around with Frank Nitti right now. Courtney Lee is always a consideration. You're not going to get any crazy upside, but you're going to get a good 25 to 30 most nights. Maybe even 35 if he feels in a good mood. His shots are falling. It's not somebody I'm going to go chase after. Now, Michael Beasley. On a back-to-back, I got some interest. How much did Beasley score today? Beasley is starting to have my antennas up, man. I'm starting to really like Beasley from a fantasy point of view because I'm watching these games. He's getting minutes, and he's a chuck. It's not like – he's all right. He's a decent ball player. Even last year before he came to the Knicks, whenever he got minutes, he did well. Devin Booker was the highest scorer on the slate. Gabe said it too. But Beasley, he dropped 34 today. He played 26 minutes, right? And he dropped 30. We need about 30 from him tomorrow. And he's been trending up, man. I think I could trust some Beasley tomorrow against Washington. Because Washington, or you see the thing with Washington, when they go to their bench, they get so small. And Beasley loves those situations. And it's a back-to-back. So, like Kanter and Porzingis traveling. I think Beasley's a good play tomorrow, man. It's a gut feeling. I like it, man. I don't want to feel like I'm chasing, but let's see. Against the Spurs, he dropped 8. If you could do something like the way I look at things is if you like guards that come to Oklahoma and do well, who was it? It was Harden. Guards that come to Oklahoma and do well, they get my attention. You understand? Bigs that he had 2 consistent games where he did well against San Antonio. That's impressive to me, especially as a swing forward. That's very impressive because San Antonio D's up. You know what I mean? So it makes me feel like this guy is fearless, okay? Now, in 26 minutes today, I don't know how many shots he took, but in 20 minutes here, he took 14 shots. Let's go see how many shots Michael Beasley took today, man, because I'm telling you, this guy will just chuck up shots non-stop. He would just take shots non-stop. That's what he does. And then he gets rebound. He plays a little. He's been trying to play defense. I can't say he does play defense, but he's been trying to play a little defense. I mean, it's a good guy to consider, man. I mean, his price is starting to go up, but for good reasons. I just want to see something. In 20 minutes today, 26 minutes, Beasley took 13 shots. Okay? He's shooting over 50%. Let's get back to the numbers. Where are we here? He's shooting just above 50%. All right? Whenever he gets minutes in the 20s, he does well. When we go back, we see that 22 minutes, 23, 20, 20. I just want to see what's the last back-to-back game they played. The 21st and the 22nd. This game here, he didn't play too many minutes. 27th and 28th. Let's see. 15 minutes on the first half and then 33 on this. I'm gonna consider some Beasley tomorrow. I'm gonna go Beasley tomorrow. Again, I watch these games and I see that the Knicks are playing him alongside Zingis for the small lineup. Kanter is the guy that's losing out on the Knicks for some reason. They're taking away his minutes. See, Kanter played 17 minutes. No. Yeah, Beasley played 26. McDermott, you understand? All the starters played in the 30s except for Kanter and Lance Thomas. And they're replacing that with Beasley. All right, we look at Porzingis. He played the most minutes. Him and Courtney Lee. Courtney Lee is their defensive staple. So I like Beasley. I think Beasley's. I could talk myself into some Beasley for tomorrow. You know, I'm comfortable doing that. All right, comfortable doing that. Oh, I knew this shit was gonna happen. I knew this shit was gonna happen. This fucking lineup adjustment crap. It's like a dagger in my chest. What the heck? They took my 125, man. Wow, 0.75 every night, dog. So if I'd have stuck with my original line, I wouldn't have this pot. I'd have been way up. Sigh. I sigh. It's all right. Still turned up though. I made a profit. What? And then even Kyle Quinn, man. Kyle Quinn for that price, especially if you're gonna play. What Quinn did today? 2 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. So what's that? 4 and 3 is 7, 12, 13, 14 and a half, 16 and a half. That's not bad for somebody 3K, man. And I think this matchup suits him better. But then you're reaching, right? You start reaching. Like, do you have to pick O'Quinn? But we look at his game log. Yo, Kyle O'Quinn is solid, man, coming off the bench. But he has games where he could disappoint you. But a Beasley O'Quinn combo is not a bad situation tomorrow. You look at this Knicks team and how they've been using these guys. And then Cantor, you just don't trust him. Don't play him. Leave him alone. Don't talk to him. Leave him alone. He's not getting minutes. He's not finishing games. All right? He is not finishing games. He's not someone that you want to waste your money on tomorrow. He said, betting on Boston. He said, Lewis working on the golf lineup now. You're my halftime break. Chris Paul, Eric Gordon stack. I don't know about Gordon. I don't like Gordon's price. Who's hating? I don't know. Somebody always hating on me when I lose. But when they win, they be like, oh, you the GOAT. You the GOAT. I saw that play. Oh, yeah, when the dude here in his face, crazy. It was Jaden Smith, Johnny Bravo bread. What was the last minute change? You don't even want to know. If you went with my lineup, Adams, then you good. I had Booker. I had Booker and Warren stacked together, and I changed it like 5 minutes before lock. Nice slate today, of course. You stupid. Look, here go the hate right here. I told you I'm gonna laugh at you guys this year. I'm gonna laugh. I'm not gonna block him for what he's entertainment. Look at this guy. He says, "You stupid black effing nigger, get off your ass and get a job. You effing coon cunt. I would rather watch a live where you're hanging from a tree like a monkey you are." Why would I block a guy like that? Come on, man. Come on. Just ignore him. Back to NBA. I'm not blocking him. I welcome the hate. I love it. It fires me up. Steph is too cheap. I gotta check him out. DeRozan, Lowry, no, I'm not doing that. Harden is out. I like Gordon. That's reasonable. I just think he's a little expensive. I like Paul. I'm gonna stack Paul and Gordon since Harden is out. Not a bad idea. What about Ariza? Love big slates. Paul probably gonna be chalky. Harden out 2 weeks. Green is a gamble. Capella and the Mask is bad news. A lot of value picks tomorrow. Stack Washington. I have a fire balanced lineup. Or when St. K start talking about a balanced lineup, then you know he got something good. Oh, damn. Cleveland at Boston. Fade Cleveland. Beal needed Wall. Beasley's a lock. Embiid may be out. Oh, yeah. They did say that Embiid might be out. I played him, Beasley, and will play him again. Beasley is not chasing. He's a must-play before his price goes up. Saric will be guarded by LMA. He says, do as you say, not as you do. LOL. No Quinn. Kyrie also about to smash Cleveland. I like Beasley, but the coach seems to be all over the place with the minutes. Nah, not lately. Beasley minutes starting to be safe. Trust and believe it. Let's keep it going. Philly versus San Antonio. Start looking at some Philly players and see what they got going on there. Point guard. Ben Simmons, I'm off Ben Simmons right now. Who they playing? San Antonio. Oh, yeah, I'm off Ben Simmons. Not a big Ben Simmons guy. TJ McConnell, he's been doing that, right? Bayless is who I always like. He always come through. Redick. I don't like messing with San Antonio, man. Y'all always tell me to play these San Antonio players. I don't like to do it. 68 for Saric. Yeah, I think every day I say no Saric and he do well, but I think I'm gonna have to keep it off of Saric again. I'm not playing Saric tomorrow. I'm not. What's going on with I'm not playing Saric against San Antonio. I'm not doing that. What's going on in Embiid? Let's see. He's doubtful. He injured his shooting hand during Sunday's victory. X-rays was negative, but he's apparently dealing with significant discomfort. More information on his status will likely be available Wednesday morning. On the strong chance he misses, Amir Johnson, Sean. That makes me like Powell. Because I know Kawhi not going to play tomorrow. I already know. No, they're not going to play Kawhi. Especially how he played minutes today. They're not going to play. I'm good with Philly, though. I don't want anybody on Philly. I don't mess around with San Antonio. But guards tend to do well. Pau Gasol for 68 against Philly. Got my attention a little bit. And Pau Gasol was doing all right today, too. I think he was like, let me see what Pau Gasol did today. Again, another back-to-back game. I'm not playing this game, man. I'm not playing. I think I'm okay moving on from this game. I wouldn't advise any Spurs player on a back-to-back because Popovich is a nut. And you don't know what he's going to do. You're going to be pissed off at the end of the night. Well, it's an early game, so you kind of would know. So that's something that we will have to be sitting here waiting for. Everybody who chased Porzingis today, I told you guys, don't mess with the Spurs. Shout out to Evan Turner. I don't even see Pau Gasol on this list, bro. He must have did really bad. I didn't go all the way to the bottom. Let's go down a little more. You don't even believe in Jesus. I don't know what Pau Gasol did today, but for 6,800 again, I don't want to risk that. I feel like there's going to be so much value. I don't want to risk it. Kawhi is not going to play a double-double back-to-back. I know it. I know this. So I don't know. Maybe Kyle Anderson. Because if Kawhi is not going to play, right? Kawhi's not going to play. It's a back-to-back. And what's his name has been out injured. What's his name? Rudy Gay. Oh, now Danny Green got some stuff going on. So maybe there's something in between here that we got to figure out. I don't know. How many minutes they played? Let me see what the minutes were looking like today for these dudes, man. It's so hard to figure out this team sometimes. LMA played 36 minutes. Kawhi played 30 minutes. He's not playing tomorrow. Pau Gasol played 26. He had 11, 21, 22 and a half, 23, 24. He's in the mid-20s. Danny Green was out. Kyle Anderson played a bad game. Patty Mills, Manu, Bertans. Yeah, I don't know. I can't figure it out. That's something that we're going to have to attack at lock when Popovich gives his report. I'm just going to move on from this game because it makes no sense spending time trying to break down a game when we don't even know who's playing on both sides of the ball. There's questionable people on both sides, and it makes a big deal. It matters quite a bit, right? On the Brooklyn side, it looks like LeVert's going to be out. He's doubtful, so he's not going to play. And with no LeVert, I have some interest in Spencer Dinwiddie. I do. I'm sorry. I know you guys are like, why? You know what? I'm not going to do it because it's Minnesota, and they've been on another level lately. And if Teague plays, I'll play Dinwiddie, but Tyus Jones plays defense. He's a very good defender. And Dinwiddie's been on the down spiral, so I'm not going to mess with him. Allen Crabbe, again, you got to see Jimmy Bucket's defense. But he's still cheap. That's a very cheap price for him. With no LeVert, I think it's a good price. And it looks like Carroll's dealing with something. What's going on? He's dealing with a sore rib. Yeah, it's a lot going on. I'll stay away from the Nets. Only Nets I really like is Zella. Love Zella. Zella will hit value every day. Look, 18, 25. But then he'll hit you with a 6 and a 4. So why risk it? Why risk it? You don't want to risk it. And then Minnesota, Towns on the road, I don't love, man. Towns cannot seem. Now this Lakers game, he was about to hit value, but he got into some foul trouble and missed a lot. He only played 27 minutes because of foul trouble. I love Towns here, man. I know it's on the road, but he went to Indiana in a good matchup and crushed it. I don't see why he doesn't do that against Brooklyn, especially the way that Brooklyn's trying to be up paced. I'm gonna have to look at some Towns tomorrow. Chris Paul, Towns. I like it. With Biyombo and Beasley, I like it. I love Towns. Now Jimmy Butler for that price, can't say I love that. He is the dog's them, but it's expensive, man. It's never a bad idea to stack Towns and Jimmy Butler though for the win. You know what I mean? You stack Towns and Jimmy Butler, especially in this up-paced game. One of them is going to go all the way off, and then the other one is just going to go off. In this game, the other one was in foul trouble. He's at 50, 46, 40, 50, 44, 45, 57, 51. Now, I got to stack both of them against this Brooklyn up-paced matchup. I know they're on the road, but they're well-rested. They haven't I trust it. I trust the Towns Jimmy Butler stack. I do. Definitely trust that tomorrow. I like it. I like both of those guys, and that's about it. I don't really like Tyus Jones. I don't mess around with Dinwiddie defense. I think it's pretty good. Wiggins had a big game, but why chase? I think that can disappoint you. Orji Jang continues to be solid at a low price. I'm not going to chase the blowout game. He got a little extra run. Be careful. That was a blowout. Bjelica started getting some more minutes in. Taj Gibson. Hollis Jefferson is okay. So you want to be careful. Right? Let's move on. I'm checking with y'all, though. See what y'all talking about. I don't want to miss out on the gossip, man. Brooklyn never gets blown out, man. Brooklyn never gets blown out. They play hard. I'm not playing Sarge. Leonard's not going to play Fitz. Beasley is not chasing. All that. Kyrie about to smash Cleveland. I'm not messing with Kyrie ever. Really can snap on the tired Spurs. I think so, especially when they're not going to have Kawhi and whatnot. It's 12 games. Well, I got to mess with the Spurs, on a 12-game slate. I just don't want to do that. Why is Karl Anthony Towns never in the paint? He could 20-20 easily. Butler, the dogs, them too much. Westbrook. Oh, yeah, Westbrook I got to play tomorrow, so I don't know how I'm going to fit. Westbrook is a lock for me right now. I might take out Chris Paul and go to Westbrook. I'm going to just let y'all know that right now. Okafor playing tomorrow, so he would eat into it. Yeah, I'm never concerned about Okafor eating into nobody's minutes, man. Okafor does not get run like that. 8,600 for Butler is money. Good call on Okafor. Eric Gordon will take 15 threes. All right, let's keep it going. Why are you guys concerned with Okafor? Let's check out what's going on with Okafor. That makes me love Towns even more, by the way. But let's see what Okafor is expected to see minutes during Wednesday games against the Wolves. He's been doing a phenomenal job of getting ready physically with our assistant coaches. Collectively, we feel like he's ready to get some minutes. While Okafor is expected to get his first mid-December, coach remain firm in his stance that the team expects to bring him along slowly. For that reason, you should temper your expectations. Yeah, I wouldn't even play Zella anyway. Zella's not a consideration, so let's leave that alone. Let's move on. Miami versus Detroit. Love Whiteside tomorrow, guys. I do. 6,600 is too cheap for Whiteside, man. In 29 minutes, Whiteside dropped 42 on his team. I don't see why he doesn't do it again. All right, he was on his way there against Orlando. I don't know what happened. He was 1 rebound shy, 1 point shy. And in the game before, he was a couple rebounds shy. So I think this game right here, he meshes both of them together. He's at home. And this team right here that he's playing don't really play defense in the paint. Drummond is okay, but I don't see Drummond stopping him. For that reason, you see a big green next to his name because it's a good matchup for him. I love Whiteside tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and consider some Whiteside tomorrow. And Whiteside just cut my budget all the way crazy. Love Whiteside, all right? I do. I think Whiteside is too cheap. If I have to come down off Paul and Towns, I would, just to get me some, especially Towns. Towns on the road is never a good thing. A 9K Towns on the road, I'd rather throw some Whiteside in there from now. Just keep it moving, all right? Love Whiteside tomorrow. Love Whiteside tomorrow. At home, some good rest. Team's still a little banged up. No waiters, more usage. I think Whiteside can have his way tomorrow. We saw Kawhi today at these cheap prices do well. Whiteside is a guy that's supposed to be priced in the 7s and 8s, at least in the 8. He's an 8K player. He's going to be in the 40s, definitely. Don't miss out on that Whiteside value. When you look at his season average, he's averaging 6 times to his price already on his season average alone, all right? Do not miss out on that Whiteside value tomorrow, man. Please do yourself that favor and get some Whiteside. I don't like anything else on this team. Dragic could be a little iffy. People might chase this 40 bomb, but I'm not. He just went off. It's a tough matchup, apparently. I don't know Reggie Jackson for playing defense, but I don't even think he's seen. Is Reggie Jackson back? I don't know. I remember didn't he get hurt? Reggie Jackson is out, isn't he? Yeah, Reggie Jackson broke something. Ish Smith is not that great on defense, but I'm still good, man. I'm not messing with Dragic, Richardson, none of that. No Ellington, no JJ, James Johnson, none of that. Kelly O for that price? No. I'm done with Miami at that point. I'm just going to get Whiteside and keep it moving. Drummond continues to do good things, but I don't trust him against Whiteside. Now, at home, I probably would have. On the road, Drummond could be a little bit scary. He goes to like Dallas and he poops the toilet. He goes to Indiana, which is a good matchup. He barely gets 50. He went to Atlanta. Every center, and we see what people do in Atlanta. Atlanta is a piece of cake. I think it's going to be a little tougher for Drummond tomorrow. That makes me like Whiteside more because they're not going to be able to go too small on Drummond. They're going to have to keep a big body in there on him. So Whiteside, I'm big on Whiteside tomorrow. Huge on Whiteside. Huge on Whiteside tomorrow, okay? And then that's it for that one. I'm not too concerned with this game too much. Boston versus Cleveland. Another game just going to act like it doesn't exist. If you're going to pay 8.5 for Kyrie, go ahead. I mean, he dropped 50 on them already. People love a narrative. This is the perfect narrative to welcome Cleveland to Boston. I get it. I'm not interested. Rozier numbers at home are looking great. If it's somebody I like, it's Rozier. For 4K, we just need, mid-20s from him? He already did that in 19 minutes. He's been super efficient. 24 minutes, he gave us 30. 20 minutes, he gave us 27. 26, 32, 26, 31. Why has Rozier been getting so many minutes, though? That's the real question. At whose expense, right? Let's see. Jaylen Brown been playing in the 30s. Marcus Smart's been Marcus Smart? No, not really. I don't know. Why is he getting who's at Tatum? Tatum's been getting minutes. Have they been going small? Morris hasn't been getting to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Rozier tomorrow. I can't figure out that team. But he's the only Celtic I would consider is Rozier. And it's coming off the bench on a big slate like this. I'm not excited about it. IT. I don't think he's going to play, right? Didn't they say? Look for Thomas to come off the bench for Tuesday's contest and then sit out Wednesday. Yeah, they said that he's sitting out, which sucks. They should have just brought him back for Boston and let him do what he did today against Boston. That'd have been better. But apparently, I know he's not playing tomorrow. I was watching ESPN First Take. They were saying that he's not playing. So IT won't be playing. I'm not gonna pay up for Dwayne Wade on LeBron 11-3. At least his price is starting to come back down where it needs to do. That's what it really needs to do. I think LeBron really is gonna want to go show off at Boston tomorrow. But with that being said, LeBron's been struggling. It's a back-to-back for him. And Westbrook is the only person I'm playing over 10, 11K for tomorrow. All right? Because Westbrook has been snapping. And he's playing the Lakers, who is not going to stop him. There's nobody on LAL that's going to stop him. All right? Nobody on LAL that's going to stop him. So I love Westbrook tomorrow. And that's it. I'm good with this game right here, man. I'm off of this game right here. Done. Totally done with that game. Chicago versus Toronto, another game I'm not really interested in. It's too many games. I was trying to make it a smaller slate. Yeah, it sucks to know that I might have to fade Chris Paul. But I think it's looking like I'm going to have to fade Chris Paul in tomorrow's matchup. I don't think I'll be able to get to Chris Paul. Chicago, Chris Dunn. I don't really mess with Toronto when it comes to guards. So I don't like Dunn or Holiday. I don't like anybody on this team, honestly. Mirotic has been hot. We look at his last 6 games, 32. Outside of the 16-point game, he's been up in the 30s quite a bit. But on a big slate like that, I'm not going to risk picking. But I like him. I think he's a person that definitely deserves some consideration. If I was making 4 to 5 lineups, Mirotic would be in one of them. But for my one lineup, I'm not going to run Mirotic. Roblo, Big's been really getting at Toronto. In 2 games, he's averaging just about 30 points. Let's see, his home splits about even. I like Roblo in these good matchups, man. Portland was supposed to be a tougher one for him. He did well. Washington, he didn't play that many minutes. Neither did he in Indiana. That's the thing, his minutes are not always guaranteed. Sometimes he gets minutes in the teens. But I think Roblo is safe for 4,700. I'm not going to chase his 130-point game. I don't think he can repeat that, but I like him for that price, especially against Toronto. Bigs have been getting into Toronto quite a bit. On the Toronto side, Kyle Lowry for 75. His price is starting to come back down, it's been down. I know he was in the 8s at one point, but I don't love Lowry for that price. I'm not going to play Lowry tomorrow. Deleon Wright, I think it's too cheap for that bare minimum. He's someone that I would consider. If he's going to get near 20 minutes, I think he's good for a point per minute. DeRozan just had a 53-point game. If it's anybody I know for being inconsistent, it's DeRozan. I'm not going to chase DeRozan on the road after that big game. I'm not going to do it. Now, Ibaka for 5K is way too cheap. Why do they have him so cheap? His price came way down, man. He was like 6K the other day, right? 6,100. Now he's back at 55. 2 games. Who's going up against? Mirotic and Markkanen. Markkanen starts, right? Oh, this game went into like 50 overtimes, didn't it? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good off Ibaka. Porto's been balling off the bench. I don't see anything there. And then Valanciunas, unless Ibaka is suspended or something, I wouldn't really look there on a big slate like this. YouTube break. Even with George back, you still play Westbrook? Yes. Play him more so because George is back. But Paul George doesn't take anything away from him. Paul George was back the last game. He went off for like 80. Paul George doesn't take anything away from Westbrook. Kyrie is great, but bad for fantasy. You know what's crazy? I had that same discussion. Somebody was like, yo, how could a guy go 25 and 8? And they said that's a bad game. That's a good game. And I said, not for fantasy, it's not a good game. So why pay 6K for a player to get 30 DK points when there's plenty of 3, 4, 5K players that can get you 30? Who we talking about? Marquay Who am I paying 6K for? That's gonna give me 30. I hope you're not talking about Whiteside, because Whiteside is a lock and loaded situation for me. Who I got for 6K? Whiteside. You crazy? Whiteside getting 40 something tonight, man. 40 something. Whiteside is 8K on FanDuel. Exactly. FanDuel, that's the price that he's worth. All right? Not 6.6. 6.6 is a goal. IT is not playing. I know that. Too many mouths to feed in Chicago, especially in the forward position. DD shits the bet against Chicago. DeMar DeRozan, yeah. Tomorrow's Greg Monroe Day, back-to-back, so Chandler says sit and Monroe Ian. He starts on back-to-back. Yeah, I was looking at it. He got a tough matchup, though, but still, Monroe is a quick points guy, especially when the team's coming off of a back-to-back. They're looking for those fresh legs. So Monroe's a good play for tomorrow, man. I have Monroe in my lines. Yeah, Monroe's a good play. Everyone else going to be locked down against OKC. Everyone else going to get locked down against OKC. I'm not quite sure what you mean, Markway. Milwaukee versus Indiana on the Milwaukee side. Yeah, I considered Henson the other day, and I'm going to continue to consider him because his price is starting to go up, though. It's starting to creep up $100 at a time. But with the amount of minutes that he gets, you just have to. Did they play them already? No. Toronto. This game, he had 4 blocks, but even without the blocks, he'd have still been where? High 20s. Yeah, he's a good play. Henson, I know they brought him along slowly, but Henson is worth it. Don Maker came out hitting threes like crazy the other night against Toronto. Biggs just seems to kill that team, man. It makes me really want to go and get what's his name, man, in Chicago. Bledsoe. I'm not paying 7K for Bledsoe, man. Bledsoe is a kind of a cancer guy too. He's okay for fantasy, but not for the team. I think they should bring Bledsoe off the bench and let Brogdon do his thing. Brogdon is the better point guard personally. But 10K Antetokounmpo against Indiana. I don't know. You know, the thing I hate the most about this slate is the fact that Boogie plays. Every time Boogie plays on the slate, I hate it because he just be going off, man. I don't like playing him because when I play him, he don't go off like he does when I don't play him. But his upside Boogie is nice, man. Boogie is sick. Yeah, I'm done with this team. Indiana, I think they said that what's his name is still going to be out, right? Oladipo ruled out. He's going to be out. I'm not playing 6K for Collins. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not playing Lance Stevenson for 6K on the road. I'm not going to against Milwaukee. I'm not going to do that. Red flags. I'm actually good off of this team. Maybe some Sabonis at 5K. That's a reasonable price against Milwaukee, but I'm good, man. I'm good off this game right here, so I'm not going to waste too much time. It's going to be the quickest 12-game slate I ever did, man. Dallas versus GS Dubs. On the Dallas side, I guess Dennis Smith Jr. been stepping it up, man. He had like 2 solid games. And he went to OKC, another guy. If you could go to OKC and put up these type of numbers, I'm interested, man. I'm not lying. In 29 minutes, though, he only put up 22 against this team. But, man, this kid's been doing better since he came back from whatever was going on. 19 points, 6 assists. He wasn't doing that before he went out. But 5K is reasonable for him, I would say. I like Dennis Smith Jr. tomorrow. I do. I definitely do. Berea, same thing. Knowing how I move, I'll probably stack the 2 of them. If I was going to play one, I'll play the other. Because them 2 guys can play ball, man. They come out and they look at this. Look at his assist numbers now, man. 9, 11, 7, 12, 8. This guy's pretty good. 5K could be a little too cheap. He just comes off the bench, and I don't like paying up for bench players. But he's back at home. The crowd's going to be behind him. His home split seems to do a little bit better. Same could be said for Smith, right? He does better on the road, apparently. But I think those 2 guys are reasonably priced decently. Not a lot of upside, though. but they're priced okay. Harrison Barnes for 6K. We know that he doesn't play well against Golden State for whatever reason. And KD will lock him down. I'm not interested. Dirk, another 5K. All these Dallas players for 5K, I don't know why they're so cheap. They're definitely worth more than their price. Look at like Kleber. I like Kleber. He's cheap. Dwight Powell's been getting a lot of minutes. He's been doing good with those minutes. I can't act like I haven't seen that. In 2 games, 20 minutes to only 14. We know that bigs against Golden State could be an issue as well. So just be careful with that one. Please be careful with that one. There's no Draymond. He twisted his ankle in practice. I read that earlier. Curry for 9K. I don't know if I could drop that on Curry. No. It's a little too much. When he was 81, then I missed out on that one. I should have had him, but they just talking about minute restrictions, and I didn't know where to go with it. But a 9K Curry against Dallas, I'm going to have to use some caution. I'm not going to chase that game he came back. I'm not a big Curry pay-up guy anyway. Klay Thompson for 6Ks. Again, same issue. KD for 9K. Now that Curry is back, I'm not going to be doing that. That's over with. I do have some interest in like a Jordan Bell. In 17 minutes, he put up 23 against this team. That's just for 1. But for 2, there's no Draymond. So I think Jordan Bell usage goes up a little bit. His last 6 games been averaging about 30, and that's only in 22 minutes, guys. That's only in 17 minutes. He's already making value for his price, all right? In 2 games against his team, just 17 minutes, he's hitting value for his price, okay? Now they're paying him 19 minutes. He's still returning value, 26, against a decent Memphis team that Blake Griffin just had a hard time against, all right? Charlotte, another team with Dwight Howard, could be a little tough. In 20 minutes, he did a point per minute. Utah, 20 minutes, he put up 33. Cleveland, 20 minutes, 26 minutes. 20, yeah. I'm going to take my chance. I'm going to pick up some Jordan Bell, low-owned, sneaky kind of play for tomorrow because there's no Draymond, right? He tweaked his ankle, landing on a teammate's foot. More information, yeah. I'm assuming that they're going to be careful with Draymond, especially with Steph Curry back. No reason to force Draymond in. And I really have some interest in even with Draymond still, but without Draymond, just even more so. I like Jordan Bell tomorrow. I'm going to really, really consider some Jordan Bell and not feel too bad about it because I think he's in a good spot. I think he's in a very good spot. And that's it for that game. Utah versus New Orleans. Utah don't like anybody at all. Mitchell just went and showed up against LeBron and them, but good for him. I'm all set. All right, I'm all set with that. Rodney Hood, Joe Ingles. I don't want to apologize to this team, man. This team is a mess. On a Big 12 game slate, there's no reason to even consider anyone on this team. Even though my boy Cephalosha brought home the chicken the other night for me. But I got to really understand that they only pull him out on big stars to play defense. So against Golden State, I guess they use them for KD. And then against Cleveland for LeBron. But there's no reason against New Orleans. He's not guarding Boogie and them dudes. So I'm not really going to get too crazy and go for that. So I'll just chill. I don't like Rodney Hood favors. Not for 6K. I'm good. I guess he dropped 40-something on them already, but I'm good. I'm not paying 6K for favors. And then the New Orleans side, any of those 2 guys that play centers could be a good play. Cousins already dropped. Well, he struggled. I don't know. Did Gobert play that game? I love when Cousins struggle because I don't really pick Cousins like that. I'm not really about to start to. Gobert didn't even play. He still struggled. So and he's on the road. So hopefully Cousins have a bad game. I just hate when he does because he like messes up slates. But Cousins has been hot, man. 60 and 80 for 10K. 63 would be perfect. But those are big games, man. Look, 20 rebounds. I'm looking for Utah to slow down the game. And I'm hoping that these two will have a hard time. And then Rondo is not the Rondo that I thought that he would be. His role for this team is really weird. That being said, though, in 28 minutes, he dropped 40 points against this team, almost triple-double. But I'm not going to chase that. I know the assists are going to be there. I don't know about the points and the rebounds. And for that reason, I don't know. Rondo game's been just a little bit weird. I thought that he would be good for me this season, but his game has been a little bit weird. Weirder than my comfort level allows, all right? And that's it. Drew Holiday for 7K almost. I'm not going to do that either. I'm not about that life, guys. I'm not. So let's check in with YouTube, see how y'all feel about how I feel. Tomorrow's Greg Monroe Day. Throwing some Surge. Nah, not on the slate. Like, the Surge is not an explosive player that I think I'm going to need. Jordan's got 35 and 50 versus the Bulls this year already. That's good. I'm not going to chase that, though. You sleep on Bledsoe. He almost dropped 50. I'm not big on Bledsoe. I'm not. Monroe been DNP 5 games in a row. Do you trust that? Yeah, it's because they haven't played a back-to-back game in 5 games. They don't play Tyson Chandler on back-to-backs. That's a fact. But even though I don't know if I'm even going to get to Monroe personally, I'd rather this is going to be Monroe's spot. What time is that game? And it's a later game. Yeah, I don't know if I'm even mess with that, to be honest. It looks good. It sounds good. Yeah, I'm so pissed. Du Will needed one more free throw for me. It looks good and it sounds good, but how much is Monroe? 45. Word comes out that he will play, I'll just swap out Jordan Bell for Monroe, and I wouldn't feel too bad about that. I think that's reasonable. Monroe, when he gets minutes, is like 30, walking 30. For a fact, without a doubt. So I wouldn't mind that. But it's a tough, Denver could be tough too. But, oh, my dogs and the new dogs playing tomorrow, word. I might fade Westbrook. Just go keep it low and balanced, man. I might fade Westbrook now. Thinking about it. But let's see. Let's finish reading y'all comments. Because they weren't back-to-back games. Go check the second game of back-to-back. He started them. Seems like these games are the only game he has. Yep. That's all he plays is second back-to-backs. Bledsoe's an easy 40 at home. Okay. Play him. Play him tomorrow, Mr. St. Case. Cephalosha been balling. Don't fall into that. I'd rather you play Bledsoe than Cephalosha. Bell is an auto lock. Dropped 30 on Dallas already. What about Felton against Lakers? Why would I consider Felton? Oh, because Roberson is out? Nah, I don't love Felton. I love Westbrook. Mitchell already killed Pelicans. He's nice at home. Lock that. I can't lock Mitchell. I don't feel comfortable locking Mitchell. Just don't, man. Just don't like it. No. Where we at? Denver. I'm looking at Jamal Murray, okay, against Phoenix. Not just against Phoenix, but on a back-to-back Phoenix for 6.7K. If I don't lock that, I don't love money, man. I'm telling y'all. If I don't play Jamal Murray tomorrow, I do not love money. And that is a fact. He is locked and loaded. Jamal Murray is locked and loaded. I hope he don't get chalked up either. I don't like my Jamal Murray chalk. I like Jamal Murray nice and steady. Did they play already? No. But we look at this guy, okay? The guy's a gangster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of his last 10 games, I will take his total. All right? For that price. Does better at home. He's playing 40 minutes a game. He's taking up 20. He is Devin Booker of the flipping Denver. All right? He's taking 20-something shots per game. Even when he doesn't, he still hit value. All right? In a fast-paced game. And they're definitely not going to play Wilson Chandler going up into the altitude either. So, on a back-to-back. Love Jamal Murray tomorrow, man. That's my new go-to guy. I'm not going to fade him. Let me tell you right now. Murray, Whiteside are too valuable to fade tomorrow. Murray and Whiteside are too valuable to fade tomorrow, okay? And then now we got to start scratching, looking for other values. Moutier, not with the emergence of Murray. I don't think Moutier is a good play. Will Barton. Will Barton does get hot sometimes, not gonna lie. Will Barton get hot when he's ready, but he come off the bench. It's a risky play altogether. Not big on the Will Barton play. Trey Lyles starting to get pricey. 5K. I don't love it. But he's been hitting value. He's been getting minutes in the 30s. That's what we like. It's just that if it's one thing I learned today too, is that I can't even say that. But starting power forwards against this Phoenix team will almost always do well for you, okay? Final with Denver, I don't know who started at power forward for them. It's a very weird situation. Wilson Chandler, I'm over that. I'm done with that. Trey Lyles might be a good play tomorrow, man. Especially if the game blows out or stay close. He's gonna get minutes. I think Trey Lyles is definitely worth some consideration here, man. He was just another 2 rebounds away. I think he's gonna get it tomorrow. And he's finishing out games, yo. He's finishing out games. Lyles, he has now scored double figures in 9 out of his last 10. He's averaging 29 minutes per contest. Fareed is out of the rotation. He's not going to provide much outside of scoring and rebound, but a double-double threat on a nightly basis. Yeah, he will. Look, he got steals and blocks all over the place. My gut's telling me against this Phoenix team that's coming off of a back-to-back who chucks up a lot of bricks to trust Trey Lyles tomorrow. I got to trust Lyles for the win. I got to trust Trey Lyles for the win, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing from these Denver team. They're in the playoff hunt, in case you guys don't know that. I like what I've been seeing from them, man. So I'll go ahead and put some trust in that situation. Trey Lyles for the win. Other than that, I'm just move on. Plumlee. Again, Trey Lyles getting more minutes than all these guys, bro. I see 23, 25, 20, 25 minutes for Plumlee. I look at Trey Lyles minutes. I see 31, 31, 28, 29, 33. So whatever power forward is going to get the most minutes against this Phoenix team, that's what I want. I said that yesterday about Ilyasova. Ilyasova brought home the chicken and might pick him. I'm not going to make that mistake today, man. I got to stick with Trey Lyles for the win. You're going to get 30 out of Trey Lyles. Book it, man. He's going to get rebounds. We know that Phoenix gives it up. Plus, Tyson Chandler's not playing. That makes it even juicier. He's going to be seeing Bregman roll down there. He's going to go to the line, all right? It's a good thing. He's wet. He's shooting his 3 balls good. Even when he's not. He's his 7 for 11. His jump shot is there. When he's 4 for 10. He's a rebound away from a double-double. There's a lot of reasons. I don't see Trey Lyles being the reason I say tomorrow I didn't do well. All right, so I'm going to book Trey Lyles for the win. I'm going to keep it moving. I'm done with this game. Lakers, OKC. Not only is it a home game, but Lakers got their dogs them back, okay? Lonzo was cleared to practice. I think he'll play. I'm not going to pay any point guard against OKC right now. I just don't think it's wise. Even though with no Roberson, they've been kind of permeable. But still, I don't like it. Clarkson is a dub for 6K. Hart, now that Caldwell Pope is playing, I'm not interested in Hart. Ingram, I'm never interested in. Kuzma got his hands full with Paul George on the wings, and he's banged up too. What's going on with him? Oh, his quad's bothering him. I guess he got knee in his quad. I don't want any Lakers at all. I don't want any Lakers. Okay, see, I was big on Melo for a little bit. Not Melo, Westbrook, but yo, Westbrook numbers and them are so crazy. Oh my God. But let's see what he does on the road, man. In Utah, 63. New York, 46. Philly. I gotta do 2 lineups tomorrow, y'all. I'm gonna do a Westbrook lineup and a no Westbrook lineup. I'm on my 2 lineups tomorrow. I have to, because for me to scratch my head all day to play Westbrook or not, it's just gonna kill me. So I'm just gonna do two lineups tomorrow. Westbrook. This is the non-Westbrook lineup. I'm gonna come back and do a Westbrook lineup after the fact, all right? Felton, still getting minutes in the 20s. Shot 5 for 10, 4 for 8. Felton's not a bad consideration now I'm looking at it, man. What I need from him about low 20s. That's what he's been doing without what's his face. Oh, they lost that last game to Dallas? That sucks. Nah, I don't want Felton tomorrow. I'm good. Good off Felton. I might have some interest in Paul George for the win. Paul George is back, in case y'all don't know, man. Right? He did well against Dallas, and that's impressive because Dallas played defense on the wings. Let me make sure what I'm saying is accurate. What's his name? The dude that was playing for Golden State is a good defender, and he's not playing power forward anymore. He's on the wings. You see, when you look at small forward against Dallas, it's red for a reason. It's because Dallas played good defense on the wing. So for Paul George to do well against them, that's kind of encouraging, all right? Nobody in the Lakers is going to stop him. I think Paul George is going to have a field day, especially coming off of a 2-game losing streak. Toronto, he dropped a 50 bomb. 50 bomb. He's been in the 30s and 20s too much. I don't want to risk it. I just want to keep my winning streak going. But I like Paul George. I think Paul George is worth some consideration. Never am I paying $6K for Carmelo Anthony. Never am I doing that. And then Steven Adams, still $6K on the road is not what I want to do. He's been kind of struggling. So that's what I was able to pencil together real quick. Just looking at this, it's either Butler or CP that got to go. It's either Butler or CP. Butler or CP. Let's see. If I take out CP, I'll be down to 8K. Let's see what's available at those prices. And then that way we'll know kind of what we want to do. So around 8K, I'm looking at what? I don't want Kevin Love. I'm not going to take out CP for none of these guys. So it's over for that. Let's see. 7K and less. If it's somebody I like better than Jimmy Buckets. Middleton against Indiana is definitely doable. I mean, Middleton's coming off of some tough matchups, but you can look for him to get back into the 40s. Take out Butler for Middleton. You know what? You know what I'll do? Honestly, because I feel great about it. I'll stack up Eric Gordon and CP3 tomorrow. Both guards against Orlando. Just to have that game little stack. Like today, what I said I was gonna do with Warren and Booker, and I didn't stick to my word. But I think tomorrow is a good day to consider some of that. I want them both, man. I want them both. I want to see something. If there's any 3K that I feel comfortable risking. 12-game slate, you find them, man. You find them every like sticking out. If you look close enough, like a Jameer Nelson kind of guy. Oh, he fell way off. He was getting minutes. What happened? Because I'll get rid of Jordan Bell, keep those guys, but it got to be like a 3K that'll get me. I know for a fact 15. I don't even need 6 times. I just need to know I can get to 15, and I'm all right. Salah Medri, what he been doing? See, something like this. Who they playing? Golden State. So Measure, do I want to do Measure against Golden State? How many minutes they giving him? Yo, it's 7 minutes. My man, he came out with 15 points. 15 minutes, 15 points. You know, when I have a good lineup that I like, I'll waste a play, man. I'll waste one. I'll waste a 3K play, especially I'm known for that. I just won the other day with Huestis in my lineup. Gave me nothing. He gave me nothing. But let's see what else they got available to me. Don Maker against Indiana. That's the best possible matchup for him, too. I think it's probably worth it, man. Either Thon Maker or Measure. Or come off Jimmy Butler and go Middleton. I don't, you know, what's crazy? I don't love Biyombo either like that. I don't love Biyombo. I know Biyombo's been great. I don't love him against Houston right here. But in that fast pace, I think the rebounds and numbers are going to be there. It's definitely not going to get another 41. I don't love Beyond. Let me see what they got around 4K for me. So they got around 4K. I like this lineup quite a bit. Or even Michael Beasley could go. You know, I don't really love Beasley, the 32. That's when I get desperate. I stopped at 31. Let's see what else they got here for me. JaVale Patterson. Jefferson. Al Jefferson for Beasley. I'm not going to do that. Looney. Isaiah Whitehead was looking like a bum in the club the other day. All quiet and lonely. Like I don't think they like him. I don't think NBA players like him. He was just isolated. His little circle. Yeah, I don't know. I could hold Beasley's pricey too. Beasley's pricey. Chris Paul, Jamal Murray. Beasley's good on the back-to-back. I'm not worried about Beasley, man. Beasley for the win. I'm holding on to Beasley. It's either Biyombo or Butler. Let's see what they got for 4K. It can't be that hard to find a guy for 4K that we like. Get rid of Biyombo. Jay Crowder going back home. You know, Crowder's been balling, been stepping up. Who am I taking out for him though? Biyombo. What's going on with Iguodala? It's questionable. Most spades. How do I feel about that? Most spades. Don't do it, dogs. Don't do it. Don't do it. Man. Got to be somebody in between here that I can trust. That on right for the win. Man, I don't want to waste this lineup. It looks too good, man. Gorgie been playing minutes? Oh, it's just that one game. Good, man. Good off Gorgie. still got to make a Westbrook line, so let me hurry up here. Coming off Biyombo. Milwaukee. I don't know what to do here, man. This one is tough. I'm not touching Trey Lyles. Jordan Bell with no Draymond against this Dallas team, how he's been efficient, I don't feel like it's worth even touching him. I think he's good. Butler. I'm not coming off Whiteside. I already know Whiteside's gonna murder these kids tomorrow, man. Whiteside's gonna murder them tomorrow. Man. He's gonna drop a 20 and 20 on Drummond tomorrow. Coming off Whiteside though, what's that? 5K? I really don't want to have to come off Whiteside, but if I could keep this lineup, if I get somebody. Valanciunas don't be getting minutes like that, man. Milwaukee's supposed to be a walk in the park, and the guy went out there and gave us 11. I'm not touching Valanciunas. I'm not touching Valanciunas. I can't. I don't feel comfortable with that. Holmes with no Holmes a bum. The other day it was no what's his name. He still couldn't do anything. I don't want to touch Whiteside either, yo. I think Biyombo is the safest bet to take out, and I think. That's going to be, so this is what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to put Lyles at my power forward. And Phoenix, I love that play right there. And then this is going to be my value play of the day. It's going to be somebody that opened up because some injury news. It's a 12-game slate. I'm not going to lose sleep about it right now. I'm just going to hold this spot with somebody for now. And, you know, Jeff Green had a good game today too, didn't he? Jeff Green was balling. I think Jeff Green went off for like 30. 26. So I'm going to hold a spot with some Jeff Green for right now. Again, I don't think I'm going to play Jeff Green, but I'm going to hold it with Jeff Green. Enter that lineup. And then I'm going to come back, make a Westbrook line real quick. See what I want to do with that. That's going to be hard. Westbrook line, that's going to be a little tough. Westbrook, let's get Westbrook. Boom. Westbrook, Murray. These are must plays for their price. Murray, Whiteside, cheap, good value. Westbrook, Murray, Whiteside. I'll still hold on to Lyles, Trey Lyles. Who else? Who else from my lineup that I want to bring over? Let's see who we got here. We can hold on to even Beasley too. Beasley for the win. You know, I'm not gonna make my lineups all the way different. I pick players because I like them for a reason. So we get some Beasley in there to make it good. Who else I like from my lineup that I want to bring over? And that's it. That's my Russell Westbrook presentation. Now let's see. We go down this list. I'm not gonna lie, Devin Booker back for 8K. It's looking all right, man. 8,400 Devin Booker is looking all right, man. That's too cheap. I know it's back to back. They just pulled off a win. They're not gonna sit Booker. Booker's gonna get his minutes. That's too cheap for him, though. I'm not gonna lie. 8,400 is too cheap for Devin Booker. How much they want for Let me see something real quick. I feel like TJ Warren, I'm playing myself. He just went off against them. Why would I not go back there? He's been balling. He's been consistent. How many minutes did TJ Warren play today? $38 minutes. What is he doing back-to-backs? Paid 33 here, and then he came back and paid 34. He's only 6K. That altitude doesn't matter. Does it really matter? Where did they play today? In Phoenix to Denver. That's not a long flight. TJ Warren for the win, man. I'm gonna put some TJ in this lineup right here. TJ Warren. I feel good about him. This one right here. I wish Mamba was around. Let me check in with y'all real quick. I haven't been here for a while. I have Murray and Booker stacked. Yeah. Dropped 30 on Dallas already. Murray, the Canadian dogs now. Agree about Murray. I have Murray and Booker stacked and Mitchell. Murray's a good play. Murray's a part of the dogs. Fareed needs to get traded. What's the deal with Monroe? We don't know. I would rather take Murray over Westbrook. Whole Monroe hasn't been playing. Oh, he only played back to back. I think he played tomorrow. Butler's nice, but Paul running the show out Harden is out. I like both. I'm not taking out either one out of that first lineup. I'd rather go with Len. Don't pull CP. I'm not. Made it. What's up, fam? Oh, yes, Mamba. Give me some TJ Warren against Denver numbers, please. Need to see some of that real quick. Brogdon is a steal. I'm thinking Milwaukee might blow out Indiana. You don't need Beasley. Exactly, Drew. Do I have anyone for that Milwaukee or Indiana game? I don't think so. I don't think I even messed with that game, did I? Let me X this so I just keep getting in my way. I don't have anybody from that game. Yeah, I didn't really mess with that game, so it wouldn't even matter to me if it blows out. Fade Bell and put Lyles in the forward spot. I can't fade Bell. I gotta keep Lyles and Bell. Fitz, I'm with you. Punt Jarrett Allen for Brooklyn. That's not a bad. How much is he? How much is Allen? I like what Allen been doing. I'm not gonna lie. He's been getting minutes and he's been producing. Him and but you know with no him and what's his name have a rapport. Him and LeVert. With no LeVert, he's not gonna do too well, and I know this. This I know. Him and LeVert off the bench, they got a thing going. I don't like him without LeVert. Aaron Gordon over Butler is never gonna happen. Replace Bell with Biyombo and see what opens up. Check it out in a minute. Remind me, they lowered Booker's price on FanDuel. LOL lot. No, I was just thinking because I had somebody Henson for 3,400. Oh, all right. So let's finish this one up. The most I could spend is 5,700. Let's see what we can do with this lineup right here. Westbrook, Murray, Lyles, Beasley, Whiteside, TJ Warren. TJ Warren balling, y'all. What he did today? I gotta really make sure I like him because sometimes with that kid, yo, he can really be disappointing. But the price came out before the game, so they upped their price for Atlanta, not knowing that these dudes are really balling. Let me see. The back-to-back, though, man. Play 38. Look at the man shot the ball 15 for 21. How efficient is that? He's been shooting well. Girls in here bugging out. He put up 31 real life points. 5 rebounds. 2 assists and a block. Yeah, I got it. He's been shooting the ball very well. I think 71% taking 20-something shots. Look, he's been taking 20-something shots, shooting over 50%. When he's not rebounding, he's assisting. Is that even a good matchup for him? I don't know, man. I don't know. What's the DVP? Let me see. Warren, one more time. Middle of the pack. Back to back. Warren. Nah, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill off Warren in my Westbrook lineup. Let me see what we got. 36, 91. Jokic against Phoenix. I just don't trust Jokic running out on a big slate like this. This chick is really bugging now. She thinks she's flipping Mariah Carey. I can't believe this girl's ain't going crazy. She's mad loud. No Bledsoe, Middleton, Dunn, Russell, Savage, Kuzma. I don't like none of these dudes right here for my bread. No Hollis Jefferson, not in that matchup. Tobias. I should keep TJ Warren, right? Or nah? I'm putting back for now, just for now. So what else we got going on here? Rondo. Nah, I don't have that much confidence in Rondo. 6K Favors. How the heck he survived 33 minutes with no fouls against this team? Something was wrong with that situation. And he's at home. It's pretty impressive. Taj Gibson, Ariza, Ish Smith still starting. Not for 6K though. They bugging. Randall. How would all them dudes back? I don't know about that one. Tyus Jones. Serge Ibaka 5K. That's not bad, man. It's not bad. Courtney Lee. I'm just concerned of his back-to-back. What was his last one? He did well on his last back-to-back. His last 2 back-to-backs. 5K Courtney Lee. Dirk. Barea. Barea I like. Dirk, Barea, Carroll, Holmes, Wade, Rozier, Lopez, Gortat, Murray, Wilson Chandler, Hart, Anderson, Bell, and Marquise. What happened to Marquise? I ain't show Marquise no love? Why not? Young boy balling. Did he drop like a 40 bomb today? Come on, Marquise. Come on to the lineup one time. As a matter of fact, I'm going to throw Marquise where Warren is at. Chris is in for me, especially how I know Chandler not going to play and Chris is young and ready. Got to mess with some Marquise. He's hitting the 3-ball with consistency. Come on, he's about to be the dogs them just now. That's what y'all don't know. So I'm going to mess with some Marquise. Now I got how much? 75? Let's go up there and see what they got up there again. 75. Same shit. I don't love it. A part of me feels like I gotta give Gordon some run, but I'm just not feeling it. It's getting there. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're almost 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 there. Put Jared Allen. I read all this already. No, I was just thinking because I had somebody. I read all this. Replace Biombo with Bell. Warren. Okay, here we go. 13, 33, 11. 2 low scoring games. Play less than 20. Yeah, I'm not messing with TJ. I like Mark. I like Chris though. I like the emergence of Chris for this Westbrook line. It's looking yummy. This Westbrook line is looking yummy. Do I really want to go all in on Beasley though? Do I really want to go all in on Beasley in both my lineups? I think I gotta exercise some caution. Let's put Chris where Beasley is. You're losing my mind real quick. Let's put Chris. We have Westbrook, Murray, Trey Lyons, Chris, Whiteside. Let's see what else we have going on here. I feel like I need another solid guard in this lineup to just bring home all the bacon tomorrow. You think Kyrie shows up, y'all? I mean, Kyrie hasn't been doing too. Nah, I can't keep playing Kyrie. I can't keep playing Kyrie. I can't keep doing that to myself. trying to understand why I don't want to go Eric Gordon right here. Against Orlando should be cake. Brandon Ingram. I wish he wasn't such a bum. Part of me feel like Dinwiddie's with no Levert. I don't want to risk it. 5,100 per player. It's something there, you know. I'm not clicking in on it. Jack. I thought I'd go Gerald Green, man. For that 4K. Nah. Cannon. Oh man, I hate this feeling, man. I need to know the right players to put. Oh boy. That's the thing with Westbrook. I know Murray is locked. Trey Lyles should be good. Chris Weiss, I'm going back Devin Booker for tomorrow for the win. Devin Booker. Mamba, what's Devin Booker's numbers last year against I'm not messing with Lowry. What's Devin Booker numbers against I've just created fire on FanDuel. Biyombo and Bell for me. Oh, there we go. We still got Biyombo, who's recently priced. We could throw some Biyombo in there. Keep Biyombo. Why not? Why are we off Biyombo all of a sudden? We could throw back Bell again. Same Westbrook lineup. Just make some adjustments. And then for it's 5,100, it's a good call. Instead of going crazy. I'll even go Caldwell Pope. Low key. Nah, not against. I got some JJ Barea who's just scorching hot right now. And he's good for a point per minute. No Draymond. I think Barea can penetrate those guys a little bit. Yeah, I don't hate this lineup right here now. That's a good call. Go back Bell and Biyombo. 2 solid plays, good price. Why not? Just keep your line. Just, switch up the studs a little bit. Make it work. So, yeah, I need a guard. Yeah, it's about to be a dub for me in this online thing right now. Barea or Caldwell Pope. I'm not going to do Caldwell Pope. That's just going against what I believe in. Marcus Smart. Against Cleveland, he seems to like to come alive for these type of games. He can be so iffy. I feel like let's give Barea a shot, man. He's averaging 6 times value in the last 10 games. He's consistently he's not going to be the reason why I'm upset. He'll just carry my line. He's one of those people you just got to just throw in there, Like tonight, honestly, Lou Will was the player that I didn't even want to play like that, if y'all remember. I'm like, damn, off the bench, Lou Will brought it home for me. So I'm going to go ahead and trust JJ. He's been having a good year. I think these are 2 solid lineups right here, man. I think these are 2 solid lineups. And then I still got Jeff Green, who I'll probably just leave. Again, another player I could just waste. Still got Jeff Green for the value play. Something's going to open up for 3,800, 4,000. Something has to open up for 4,000. So I like these 2. These are my 2 lines right here. Again, if I change these lineups tomorrow, I would do as I say and not what I do. For the money, these are the lineups I want to play tomorrow. Don't be an idiot like me. Just go switching up your lineup at the last minute, end up smacking yourself in the head like, why did I just do that? Why? Don't do that, guys. All right. Give me your last comment so I can get. All right. Booker last year, he did 33-42, 33-33. All right. Booker made me money tonight. He's been making the crew money. Just concerned about a back-to-back. And the altitude, right? He's going to be winded. He's going to be winded up there tomorrow. Favors over who? Let me see. Where that Westbrook lineup go? Over Biyombo? Favors. I'm giving Favors some consideration, For some reason, I'm not too hot on Biyombo, man. Favors. Oh, Favors is 6K, though. So if I throw Favors in, I got to come down to somebody for 4,200. And what I'm going to do with that? I'll give Biyombo a shot, man. He hasn't disappointed me yet. He's been doing all right. Trevor Booker. He's been a bum. Pharrell. Nah, I'll keep Biyombo. I'm good. CP and Westbrook combo. Jay Carter, Vans. What about Larry, Biyombo, and Bell? Replace Biyombo. Oh, the reminder. Yeah. I got you right now, Fritz. Is Gordon a lock? I wouldn't say he's a lock, man. I'll check him out, though. I'll listen. I wouldn't say Gordon is a must, depending on the health of CP3 and Harden. If one of them is out, then it's a lot. Or Gordon. Yeah, Harden is out. Harden is out for about 2 weeks, yo. There's no Harden. Orlando Houston highest game total, of course. Don't use Tyrod. Everybody sees that. I'm going to fix that up, man. I'm going to fix it up. Crab is a good consideration for a fact. Crab against Minnesota, though. That's the part. I'm like, what? Let's see who he's played. Orlando's easy. Boston could be tough. He hit value. Miami could be tough. He didn't. See, the tough games, he don't really do too well. I don't know about Crab. He's been getting minutes and he could flop, man. I don't trust Crab. Now, you wanted me to do what now in the first one? You said take out what? Hold on. Oh, shit. Good stuff from the update. Whatever, minor. Replace Biyombo with Bell and see what opens up. I don't have Biyombo in either of my lineups. You mean replace Bell with Biyombo? I don't see what you're trying to tell me to do, Fritz, because I don't have Biyombo here. You got to be a little more detailed so I can do it. Show my DM on Twitter. I got you. Booker nice against Denver. Who ain't the best against guards? Nah, Denver good against 2 guards. That boy, the reason Murray has been doing so much better as of late is because Harris has been concentrating more on defense and letting Murray be the offense. It's hard to be a two-way player. So when you look at teams, they always got the defensive, like the Thunder. People like Roberson and they concentrate on defense while Westbrook do his offensive thing. So Harris has been doing a good job. I won't say Booker is all the way locked. Booker was actually struggling for the early parts of this game until he really just got the usage. It's really about usage for that guy. They just put the ball in his hand continuously. Crab, old sugar stuff. No Green. Go Crab over Berea and Green. What do you mean? Nah, Berea is solid. But Crab for Green here, how much is Crab? I think Crab is like 4 and change. I can't put Crab here unless it's like 4K. And I don't know about that. Again, it's too early for me to know what I'm going to do with this last spot. This is my lines for right now. When news come out, then I'll make some minor adjustments. But for right now, this is what I'm running. I'm not changing anything. I love it. I went through all the games, and this is what I came up with. This is what I feel good about. I'm going to lock it in. Let's see what my boy talking about on Twitter. Five notification. Good stuff, bro. Happy to see you succeed, and I can't believe I paid for this tonight. Never again. Yo, Yeah, I can't laugh because I've had my ups and downs, but I don't charge, so I could laugh. Yeah, I don't charge nobody for nothing. He said I paid for this. Why are you paying for Lana? My son, he paid for. I want to see the Lana because I think I know who sold it to him. So Frank Nitty. Let me see. Let me see. Lillard. Yep, I know who sold it to him. Lillard. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say that. For the grades. At DFS Simplify. I'm sure my son B Randon. Nice. Nice. My son B Randon eating that money. You only bet a quarter though. I'm trying to tell him to put that money up, man. Oh. See why we don't play chalk shooter. Shooter came through late. It's alright. Let me see what my son right here. He got Murray, Bledsoe, Mitchell, Booker. Yo, get rid of LeBron, man. Your lineup top heavy. After LeBron, I don't see. You got Bell for 5K. Wow. Crowder not bad. Revenge game. Holmes against San Antonio. I guess if you feel gutsy for 4K, that's not bad. That's a solid. That's solid stuff. St. Case. That's solid stuff, man. No Green, no Crab. Go Crab over. No Levert. But Levert's a different beast. No Levert makes me like Dinwiddie, not Crab. I'm not big on Crab. I can't do Crab. Felton getting extra one and more minutes if LA gets blown out. Good luck tomorrow. Remember, have fun. Let's get some cash. Yeah, Felton is not a bad consideration. I could do some Felton over Green right here, depending on what become. I don't mind Felton in this spot right here. Felton. I don't mind that against the Lakers up pace. Felton definitely can get you in the mid-20s or whatever, especially in a game where LeBron is going to want to overexert himself. I don't mind. Felton, Green. Again, that's the value spot. It just depends on what value opened up. But Felton already had back-to-back games. Dallas was a little tougher of a matchup. Both were at home, so we have to consider that. Milwaukee was, well, they both were pretty tough. But Felton is definitely, if he's going to be getting minutes in the mid-20s, I'll take that. Green has been solid too. So I don't know if I would stay off with Green or put back Green. Just depends on what opens up for me tomorrow. But Green, he got 25 minutes today. Let's look at Green again before I get too carried away. All right. Green got 25 minutes today, and that's with Old Boy back. Old Boy's going to be sitting tomorrow. In 14 minutes, he only got 5 against them. And then he can really bottom out right here. How many assists he had today? 5 assists? Yeah, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 10 points, 2 steals. Yeah, I'll probably go Felton. I think Felton is viable. Felton's a good one. Fuegos, 50s and 30s all over my line. Crowder, iffy. Horton plays at power forward. Horford. Horford, yeah. Horford. I don't really like playing Crowder. I mean, he's had a couple good runs, but for me to say I'm going to go chase some Crowder, that's a little bit too much. All right? I don't want to extend my video too much longer. The last thing I want to do is go look at what they showing us for pick'ems. See what they got showing for pick'ems, and then I'm getting out of here, man. Definitely a good day today. Keep it going tomorrow. See what they got for the pick'ems. Pick'ems is where I've been hitting too. I've been hitting it pretty well with the pick'ems at 25 triple up. LeBron, Westbrook, Cousins, and Antetokounmpo. I'm going Westbrook all the way, 100%. All right. Anthony Davis, Durant, Curry, Towns, Drummond, and Jokic. All right, let's give them all points. Davis, I give about 60, huh? It gotta be Anthony Davis. He'll get into like what? Who is it? Utah? Not Durant. Curry or Towns? think I'm gonna have to go Towns. I have to take Towns for the win right here. I just hate Towns on the road, man. I'm telling you. But I might have to go Towns right here for the win. Especially when they're talking about giving old boys some minutes. I think I might have to go Towns right here for the win. I'll go Towns. DeRozan, Butler. I'm gonna pair up Towns and Butler. I like the idea of that. Devin Booker is good, but I'm gonna go Towns and Butler. Lowry, Middleton. Lowry. I like Lowry when he's at home. Lowry could be a trap, man. I don't like messing with Lowry like that, man. Who they playing? Chicago? Middleton. Draymond is out. Horford. I think I'm gonna do Middleton right here. I think I'm gonna do Middleton. I'm gonna do Middleton right there. And then here I'm doing Whiteside all the way. I don't see anybody here that score more than Whiteside. I'm all on Whiteside right here. I'm about to kill this pick up tomorrow. Look at this. Wow. This last one here. I'm going TJ Warren for the win. TJ Warren, that's my pick up. Again, guys, I gotta stop flooding with my line. Or maybe the pick 'em today was kind of obvious. So maybe I don't think you guys had my lineup. I think it's just how obvious it was. But it was number one. But it was like, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my same lineups. Five of the same lineups, back to back to back to back to back. But thank God it was all number ones because I'm a number one kind of guy. That's what I do. You with me? All right. So that's my pick 'em. That's my pick 'em. That's my two main. So I'm gonna do two lineup, a Westbrook and a non-Westbrook, and then that's it. That's it. I'm all done, man. Jack, Barea, Holiday, Cousins, Drummond, Rozier, Spades, and Bledsoe. Nah, Terry, I can't lie. That one right there, the head to head. You get the right head to head, you'll cash with that. First of all, Jack is not somebody you want. Barea comes off the bench. I mean, I got a little bit of exposure to Barea, all right? Which Holiday? I don't like Drew Holiday or Justin Holiday. Cousins, I could get it. Drummond on the road against Whiteside might hit a wall with that one. I don't know. Rozier off the bench. Spates off the bench. So you got 1, 2, 3 bench players, and then Jack losing minutes to the nitty kid. It's just not too. I don't love it, man. I don't love that lineup right there. But if you feel good about it, go for it, man. Don't let me. I don't love it. That's all I could tell you is I don't love it. Out of here, guys. Again, congrats to everybody who played the original lineup as well as the switch lineup. So pretty much I gave you guys 2 cash lineups tonight. 2. I gave you guys 2. If you played both lineups, you're in a better spot. I should have went with my gut and just not change my lineup but make a new one. But it's all right, though, man. I can't complain when I win a couple dollars. So you guys have a good night. Again, Happy New Year's. And I'm out of here. Peace.